I'm home, Mom. And here we are at Lloyd's humble abode, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? Welcome to another exciting episode of Tales of Symphonia. In the last episode, we met Genis' friend Marble, who was at the human ranch located within Iselia Forest. And of course, we made our way through Iselia Forest, and now we are here, as I said, at Lloyd's humble abode. Felt like that was kind of not the best explanation, kind of repetitive or whatever, but let's enter and meet Dad, or see Dad.
Welcome back.
Hi, Dad. Say, is there any chance you could make me a key crest?
Why do you need a key crest all of a sudden?
I met someone today who has an X-sphere without a key crest. An X-sphere without a key crest is bad for you, right? Or wait, don't tell me that it's too late once you've attached an X-sphere without a key crest to your body.
Ah, not at all. But even removing an X-sphere that lacks a key crest is dangerous. So, the only thing to do is make an accessory out of inhibitor ore and carve the charm into that, making it into the key crest instead.
Huh. And then it'll be okay, huh? Then could you make me a bracelet as soon as possible?
Just a minute. The X-sphere with no key crest that you're talking about. Who has it?
Huh? A traveler? A traveling mercenary.
Baloney. X-spheres are basically only used by Desians. If he took one from a Desian, it should already have a key crest on it.
Well...
Dwarven vow number 11. Lying is the first step to the path of thievery.
Well, at least now you guys know where all these dwarven vows are coming from, because Lloyd's dad is a dwarf.
I met someone at the ranch today who had an X-sphere equipped without a key crest.
You went to the ranch?
I'm sorry. A bunch of stuff happened and...
You didn't let the Desian see your X-sphere, did you?
No, don't worry, I made sure. But why is it so important to hide this thing? The mercenary that came to the village today wore his right out in the open.
Your X-sphere is special.
Special? Is it different from the ones the Desians have equipped?
That X-sphere is your mother's keepsake. The Desians killed your mother in order to take it from her.
They did?
I told you about how I found you at the cliff near the ranch, right? Your mother was still conscious at that time, so she explained everything. There's no doubt about it.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
If I had, you'd have run out and tried to take revenge on the Desians. The Tower of Salvation appeared today. Just leave the rest to Colette. That'll take care of the Desians too.
But still...
Don't get involved with the Desians. Your mother protected you and that X-sphere with her life. Don't go throwing either away.
So will you make me the key crest?
Boy, have you been listening at all?
Yeah, I heard you. But you can't expect me not to do anything now that I know. You don't have to hit me!
So, you know what? I'll say it after.
Let me guess. You heard that just now?
I'm sorry. Because of me, you...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
Lloyd, you should go speak to Colette. We'll wait here.
Okay.
Lloyd, let's go up to the terrace.
Just a minute.
Okay, I'll be waiting on the bench.
So what I was saying was, the voice acting in this game is amazing, okay? And I love their choice of voice actors, especially Lloyd, who, as many of you know, voiced Robin in the Teen Titans. That is just awesome in my opinion. And as I said, I really do like the story in this game, but it's funny because sometimes the way that they animated some of these cutscenes isn't really all that great. Kind of like how Dirk tried to punch Lloyd. It looked a little bit funny, you know, but still, the dad tried to punch the son, he really must have been pretty frustrated and angry. Whose gravestone is this? Ah, you heard, right? It's my mom's. Anna. Is your father still alive? I don't know, but Dirk is my dad. Yes, that was a careless thing to ask. I'm sorry. I guess he caught on that Lloyd isn't a dwarf, but Dirk is, so clearly must not be blood related. The designs are half-elves, right? So does that mean half-elves are responsible for your mother's death? Well, not all half-elves are designs, right? I don't care if they're half-elves or not. Yeah. You're going to leave tomorrow too? Why? Are you going to miss me? Of course! Thank you. By the way, did you finish Colette's present? It's almost done. Oh, well, I'm sure it'll be fine. You're at least good at craft work. Do both of you have to talk like that? It's funny. Genis and Rain are so smart, and they're not jerks about it. Like, they don't lord it over others that they're smarter than others. But there are still times where they like to tease Lloyd because he's not exactly the brightest person. But now that we're done with speaking to those three, let's go ahead and speak to Colette, who is the one that really wanted to speak to
your
us.
birthday present in time.
So he just decides to come out clean with the fact that it's not done.
Don't worry about that.
But this sort of thing is special because you get it on your birthday, you know?
Well then, will you just wish me happy birthday?
Of course. Happy birthday.
Again, like, I really do like the friendship between Lloyd and Colette as well.
Thanks.
It is
I'm
pretty
glad I was
adorable.
able to live to this day.
What are you talking about? You're going to keep on living and regenerate the world.
Yeah.
So, about tomorrow. I can't come along with you, can I?
Well, it's just that the Designs will be after us, and it's gonna be a dangerous journey.
Designs. Up till now, I always thought my mom died in an accident. That she was murdered by Designs. Now that I know the truth, there's no way that I could keep living in a village that has a treaty with them.
Yeah. We're leaving tomorrow at noon. So would you come to the village around then?
Okay, you got it. Now I'll be able to see you become an angel with my own eyes.
Yeah. So Lord Remio really is my father. I'm the child of an angel.
Does it matter? Regardless of who your real father is, you're still you. Nothing's changed.
More wise words from Lloyd.
You just have two fathers. Just think of yourself as being lucky for having more than most people do.
Such an awesome guy, dude.
I suppose you're right.
World regeneration, huh? It's kind of exciting.
Yeah. Releasing the seals, becoming an angel. Then finally...
Finally?
Nothing. Anyway, if we go to the Seal of Fire, I'll get to see my father again. I'm going to do my best.
Yeah, me too.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm coming. See you later, Lloyd.
Why is she looking at me, but she's talking to Colette?
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye, Colette.
All right, time to make that present.
It's finished! Okay, I better have a talk with Dad. Not gonna lie, okay? I feel it a little bit weird that, I start voice acting the characters right after a voice acted cutscene, It's kind of like, man, I wish I could sound as cool as Robin from Teen Titans does. Let me quickly save before we continue on, lest I die, as I always say. Dying in this game, specifically in this game, is one of the most frustrating things ever. Let me tell you, especially if you're not a frequent saver. Hey, Noish, good morning. Wine, yeah, he doesn't really have much to say. Just one wine.
Dad, about yesterday, I just...
Here, that's the key crest you wanted. You can use it however you like. Just remember, I did try to stop you.
Dad, thanks!
Dwarven vow number 2. Never abandon someone in need. I'm just going along with the teachings.
Dad, I'm going on a journey. I'm going to help Colette regenerate the world so that I can avenge my mom.
Yeah, I figured you were going to say that. Take this with you. I've put together some things you'll need for your trip.
Wow, what a nice dad, you know. He's even willing to allow his son to go on such a vast and even a dangerous journey like that. Well, then again, he's almost of age. I think he's not 18 yet. He's 17, I believe.
Yeah, but remember, this is your home. You're still my son, regardless of blood. Come back here anytime you're tired.
I will. Wish me luck.
Lloyd, don't ever forget Dwarven Vow number 7.
Goodness and love will always win, right? Man, that's such a cheesy line for anyone to be saying these days. Don't worry, I won't forget it. Let's go, Nosh. It's time to regenerate the world. Huh? What are you doing here?
Lloyd, you're still here?
Genis! Good timing. I got my dad to make Marvel's key crest.
That's great and all. What about seeing Colette off?
Oh yeah, about that. I've decided to join her.
Are you stupid or something? Colette and the others left a long time ago.
What?
I came looking for you because you never showed up.
You've got to be kidding me.
Lloyd, go to the village, now.
Yeah, come on.
Oops. So, didn't mean to cut his dialogue there. My bad. Lloyd, Phaedra was looking for you. Hail Phaedra. Phaedra? Okay, hail Phaedra. I was kind of hoping that I would do some level grinding before coming back to Asalia, just cause. I mean, especially for Genis. Genis is pretty close to leveling up, but at least I'm already at level 6, so that's not all that bad. We're out of ingredients. I did use a good amount of apple gels in the last episode, but we're still at 9, still got 4 life bottles, so I think that we're okay for now. Let's just go ahead and save our money for better things later on down the road. Colette said she was leaving at noon, so why did she... She was acting overly cheerful before she left, telling everyone, I'll be fine and I'll do my best. I bet she's hiding something. She always acts like that when she's worried or hiding something. Maybe so. I bet Phaedra probably knows something. You see, I really wish that those skits were voice acted as well, because in basically almost all of the Tales of games that came after this one, they were voice acted, and it really added more color and it made the skits more alive, you know? How do you and Dirk sustain your livelihood? Livelihood? You know, how he makes money and stuff. Every so often, Dad gets requests to craft things. Apparently, it's good money. Wow, I didn't know Dirk was famous. He says he's well known for what he does. Nice, so little interesting fact about Lloyd and his father there. Oh, hello Lloyd. Phaedra, is it true that Colette already left? Hail Phaedra? Indeed. Did she tell me the wrong time? Colette asked me to give you this letter.
Dear Lloyd,
And out of nowhere, it's voice acted.
by the time you read this, I will have already left on my journey.
I don't know why this whole cutscene couldn't have been voice acted, but
The world
just a thought,
journey
you
is
know?
full of peril. Many chosens have failed. I care about you too deeply to let you get involved. I'm gonna do my best to stop the monsters and the Desians. So I want you to live a happy and peaceful life in the regenerated world. Thank you so much for your friendship and kindness all these years. I'm really lucky to have met you. Farewell, Colette.
Colette's voice actress really gives off that teenage vibe. Like, I know she's a teenager, but a lot of the other teens in the Tales of games, you know, they sound a little bit, older, a little bit more mature. Not that it's a bad thing. I was just thinking about that when, she was reading or when she was talking and all of that. What do you mean? Lloyd, Genis, there is something we hid from you and everyone in the village. Colette, no, the Chosen is already... Whoa! What was that? We better go see what that was, but... Needless to say, this is most likely related to the whole human ranch thing and the surveillance cameras and their high-tech equipment and how they were able to see Lloyd's face and how he brutally murdered those soldiers, you know? And now they're just burning the place. My goodness. How are we gonna buy things now? I'm just kidding. That's not what's on the forefront of my mind. You gotta think about all of these people whose lives are now at risk because of what we did at the human ranch. Get back! Oh, we should probably rescue this guy. Lloyd, we have to save him! Oh, see you later. I'm just kidding. We do gotta save him. Stop! Alright, time for some action. The first fight of the episode, but once again, they are merely whip masters. Now watch them whip, now watch them nay-nay. I feel like, you know, a lot of you would hate me if I make modern references like that. A lot of those trending references, you know what I mean? Now watch me. Oh, okay. I'll stop talking about whipping and nay-nay and all that nonsense. You know, I'm not really the one to know about those trends beforehand. Rather, you know, as a youth group leader, I hear a lot of these things from my youth or from like the internet, of course, because the internet tends to be a place where they really put the spotlight on trends like that, you know. This is my thanks for saving me. Please take them. Alright, so it turns out that if we help a lot of these people around the village, then we can get a good amount of items and stuff. Oh yeah, did I mention that this is rated T for swearing and all of that, and for other things too, but one of them is for swearing. I'm gonna have to like get around all of that because, you know, you guys know me, I'm not really the type to cuss or say swear words and all of that. It's really out of place for me. So I'm gonna have to like work around that as I voice act these characters. Look, more survivors! Let's kill them! Oh, now, so this guy is not a whip master. It looks like he's got a crossbow, look at that, and for some reason he is a cyclops? He's got like he's a bowman, okay. But he's got like a helmet that looks like a cyclops helmet. What in the world? That's a little odd. Oh, by the way, whenever you use an item, you can actually assign different characters to actually use the item for you. Like, if you're busy attacking someone or being chased by an enemy, then you could have, say, Genis use an item for you. You can even have them use items on you, you know? Oh my goodness. Come on, Genis, now's not the time. I need you alive and well. So let's just kill this bowmaster, who is very annoying because of his long-range attacks. Then again, that is what bowmasters tend to... Wait, is it bowmaster? It's bowman, not bowmaster. He's not quite at that level yet, you know? If we were running into a master at the beginning of the game, then we'd be in quite a bit of trouble. Alright, so that is group number 2, but unfortunately we didn't save anyone, so we didn't get any items from that, you know? Because the only time you do good things for other people is when you know that you can get things in return.
Lloyd Irving, come forth!
Uh-oh.
You've come to attack the village again? I've had enough of this!
What are you talking about? He speaks nonsense, ignore him. Listen up, inferior beings. I am Forcestus, one of the 5 Desian Grand...
I like how he's just casually racist. He's like, listen up, inferior beings.
Superior half-elf who rules over the farm where we cultivate you pathetic humans.
Man, this guy is the chill.
Lloyd, you, a human, have been found guilty for the crime of violating the non-aggression treaty. Therefore, I bring judgment upon you and this village.
You violated the treaty too. You tried to murder the Chosen.
Us? Kill the Chosen? I see now. They must be after the Chosen.
Hey, are you saying you aren't the ones that attacked Colette?
I have no need to explain myself to the likes of you. The only thing that matters is that you, Lloyd Irving, have been in contact with host body F-192 and attacked our guards.
What have you done? How many times have we told you to stay away from the ranch?
I'm sorry.
We've prepared an appropriate opponent for your crime.
I always thought that this monster looked like a watermelon monster. It's a watermelon monster, Lloyd. The mayor.
Boy, I'll help too.
Yeah, you better help. You think I can take this thing all by myself? Good thing we healed up at Frank's house before fighting this person. Ex Bella? Is that the name? Ex Belua. So an ex Belua is a creature that was once a Belua, but is no more a Belua, but is no longer a Belua. Hence the name Ex Belua, because that's so funny. So this boss isn't really all that hard. You just gotta be careful, pay attention to, you know, when it attacks, its attack patterns, and I know that that's really just how enemies go in games like this. Just be sure that you're guarding and stuff, then you should be fine. It's not really all that hard. By, like, near the end, when it's almost out of health, we've still got a good amount of health to chip away at, but it would start doing this weird attack that would only affect you if you are really close to it. It's hard for me to explain. You'll probably see what I'm talking about in time as we continue to chip away at this guy's health. But take a look at that pixelated background, by the way. It's like you can really tell that this was a GameCube game. But still, you know, this whole HD remaster, I still love the way that it looks, you know. It might, graphic-wise, Tales of Symphonia might be a little bit outdated, you know, just a little bit, but still, you know, just seeing everything in HD. I remember when I first picked up this game, like last year, I bought this game last year. I don't know how to explain it. I was really happy to see how they decided to remaster this game. Okay, so anyway, that was the move that I was talking about. Apparently it's called Insane Cell, and if you are, you know, if you, an impact hammer, see? It doesn't know any long-range attacks, it just does Insane Cell and impact hammer if you, like, reduce its health to a certain amount. And anyway, I'm going to... Genis, you need to back up, dude, you are going to die. Okay, you know what? Because you were the one not being smart, you get to feed yourself an apple gel. Right, I'm gonna give you an orange gel so that you can continue using magic spells from a distance. Okay, Genis, now that you've cast that spell, give me an apple gel, and oh my goodness, that was close. I thought that he was going to kill me. Kind of like how Kratos had that close call at the beginning of the beginning of the series. You guys remember that in the first episode? How we were fighting, I think his name was Varar, and then he was just about to whack Kratos with his mallet or with his hammer, but thankfully I struck him before he could strike me. So let me just go ahead and do a bunch of Demon Fangs. That's the good thing. Lloyd does have a long-range attack, which is of course Demon Fang, and I'm wasting my TP, I know, but I should probably just be focusing on combos right now. Oh, poor Genis. Oh, come on, we can survive this. I'm not panicking or anything. I think that we're still okay. Ah, scratch that. Right when I say that, I get tossed into the air like that. Genis, give me an apple gel. Oh, I'll need another apple. No! Oh my goodness, we're out of apple gels. Okay, we've still got life bottles though, so as long as... Okay, don't panic yet, Shadow J. You've still got this. 720 HP, that's really not all that bad. There you go, Genis. That's what I'm talking about. Keep doing those. Oh, goodness. We are both so close to dying. It's okay, you know. I tend to panic about things, but look, we're fine. I'll just keep doing... I should have given myself the orange gel. Oh, that was a bad move on my part. Why didn't I give myself the orange gel? Come on, just cast the spell, Genis. Cast any spell. There you go. There. There. That's what you say when you win. You go, there. And surprisingly, we earned grade instead of losing grade. I was pretty sure that I was gonna lose grade for that, but really none of us died, so I guess that merits us earning great instead of losing. But take a look at the time, by the way. That battle was around 3 minutes long. It felt so much longer than that, but that's how Tales of Battles tend to go. They feel a lot longer than they actually are. Although for you guys, I think it might have felt long because you're just watching me instead of fighting this guy myself. Again, you guys really need to pick up this game because the fighting is a lot of fun.
Project that we've been searching for. Give it to me.
Suddenly he's desperate for what is it? Lloyd's X-Sphere.
Who you Desians murdered!
What are you talking about? Your mother was...
Run away, Genis, Lloyd.
That voice sounds familiar.
Voice. It sounded like marble.
It can't be.
See, you see what I was saying? This game is dark, dude.
Genis, you were like a grandson to me. Thank you. Goodbye.
No! Protect Lord Forcistus!
Lloyd, we will always come after you as long as you possess that X-Sphere. Always.
Marble? Marble! No!
What have you done? Look what happened to our village. It's all your fault.
Yeah, they might not be showing it right now, but people did die during this attack. They confirm it later on.
You think you can fix this by apologizing? The Desians marked you as their enemy. As long as you are here, this village will never be at peace. Do you understand?
Wait a minute! You're going to exile him?
Yes.
That's not fair! Lloyd didn't do anything wrong! He just saved Marble!
Any involvement with the ranch is forbidden. There are no exceptions.
So it's okay to let people die at the human ranch as long as the village is safe?
The people at the ranch are just going to rot there anyway.
Wow, that's not nice to say.
Something so stupid. They'd have been the only ones that died.
Wow, these people.
You humans are all the same.
That's enough, Genis. This was my fault. I'll leave.
Oops.
Do you realize how many people died here because of him?
It's not Lloyd's fault! I'm the one that took him to the ranch, so it's my fault!
But it's Lloyd the Desians are after. And besides, Lloyd isn't from this village to begin with. He's an outsider, raised by a dwarf.
Then I'm leaving too. I'm just as guilty as he is.
Genis.
By the rights vested in me as mayor, I hereby announce the banishment of Lloyd and Genis from the village of Isalia. Get out!
I'm sorry for causing you trouble.
If you feel that way, please catch up to the Chosen and protect her. If in doing so, the world is saved, surely everyone will change their minds about you.
I'm sure Colette would want that as well.
Yes, I will atone for what I've done. I swear to protect Colette for the sake of those who have died because of me.
I'll follow you, Lloyd. It's my fault that you were banished. So I promise to stick by you always.
Say, Genis, why don't you use that X-Sphere? That's Marble's memento.
Okay.
I'll explain to you on how to use the key crest later. After all, it looks like it's going to be a long journey.
Yeah.
You see, as I was saying, this game gets pretty dark. Poor poor Marble, you know, she didn't even do anything. Just for talking with Lloyd and Genis, that was the punishment that she received. And then there's all of the people that died in Iselia. You look at all of these buildings on fire. Like even Rain and Genis's place was burned down. Yeah, look at this. It's just burning. We were just there in the last episode, and the Desians ruined everything. But now Lloyd is going to try his best to atone for what he has done. So let's go ahead and head out of Iselia for now. Let's go, Noish. Don't throw your lives away. May the goddess Martel protect you. Lloyd obtained the title, obtained the title of Drifting Swordsman. So let's go ahead and quickly check that title. I like how right after that really dark scene, this upbeat and even cheery overworld music begins to play. So we were at Combo Newbie before, now we have Drifting Swordsman. It looks like it brings down our strength just a bit, and right now I feel like focusing more on strength, so let's just stick with Combo Newbie. And yeah, Genis still has his 2 titles. He's been stuck with those 2 titles ever since the beginning of the series. So we're now at level 7 and 6, so not bad at all. Genis is close to leveling up, so that's pretty good. We're on the right track here. Now we just need to catch up with the Chosen and her group, but it looks like this is a good stopping point for this episode. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. If you enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave a like and hit that big red subscribe button to see more from me on this channel. Oh, by the way, take a look at this. Like, I didn't notice this before, or actually, I noticed it, but not during my first run through, but like even the overworld models of Iselia, like you can see the burned houses and all of that. That's pretty interesting, because I know that it wasn't like that before. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.